Hello, my name is Elijah Zold, and in this video I'll be showing you how to speed up Windows XP with Sublimium and while there's no legacy update or one core API installed because of error codes and the need like an obligation to uninstall one core API before installing a legacy update which failed, I'm still going to be showing you with only Sublimium installed on this PC. I'll be showing you how to speed up Windows XP to make it look faster on an older hardware. Now I'll be showing you how to do it. Now click on Start, and then 1, and then type in services.msc. and then hit enter. In the services window, I will scroll down, then I would first disable unnecessary Another step is about securing Windows XP, and it's vulnerable to viruses, malware, etc., which most people know. First, I'll disable computer browser, which I forgot to disable on my laptop, which I already disabled SMBB1 RDP on my laptop. But I kept still RDP enabled because I need to do specific tasks on the laptop. But when I change my mind, I still need to disable RDP on my laptop while I will keep RDP on my PC. Because I need to do tasks that it's needed for newer PCs with RDP and etc. if you want to remote control PC. Now before doing that, I would first disable computer browser, which is not as secure as you could find a machine on the network. I'll disable it, so click on OK, apply, and then that's it. I'll scroll down, then I will find the remote registry, and I'll read this first about what happens to this computer. It modifies only users on this computer. Now you will disable remote registry, click on OK, and to disable unnecessary services. Once done, right click computer, properties, advanced settings, and then once done, click on adjust for best performance. Apply, OK, and then OK again. Now I think I'm speaking into best performance for now. Next thing what I need to do is that I need to speed up how Sublimium loads and how does it go. Now I prefer the Luna theme. I'll adjust for best appearance and etc. Now when I open up applications like Oracle VirtualBox, then it's opens it up here. Next I would change how the theme looks like, and then right click properties, and I'll select the Windows XP theme again. Then I would apply this. The taskbar has not changed, that's okay. but no, it can be changed back to normal. And what I can do is we need to run Task Manager. Now press Ctrl Alt Delete on the keyboard. Click on Applications tab, click on File, New One, and then I would type in. Now you need to type in the Subminium, address. I'll type it in. Okay, Chrome.exe has been checked. Okay, and then I'll open this. There we go, it's now opened. Now, this is the way how we can speed up Subminium. But I prefer these standard desktop icons to be on the desktop wallpaper, rather than opening on Task Manager, because that is unusual for people who use the web browsers, I think as well. Next, you need to ensure that for Office 2003 you have the compatibility layer installed, like file format conversions.exe were installed on your PC to make Microsoft Word Office 2003 work properly. Next, click on Start, and then I would then what should I do? Then I also need to disable unnecessary features and backgrounds which Windows XP provides. Though it's useful, while the operating system provides, which I use, is much fewer features which is necessary for life, with excluding all unnecessary features and what is called dumb games like Inkball, which was introduced in Windows Vista and later, which I had that speech, the word dumb, and the next word games, because people often use Windows Vista as a high resource hog, and they're not as good operating system ever, despite its newer features, Snipping Tool, Error Glass, Media Center, etc. It's all of a failure, often described by people and me as well, because I already saw and even talked about its failure in the world of IT computing history. And despite the opinions about different operating systems, I was still showing you how to speed up Windows XP. Now first, I would work with Subminium, Properties. Next, I also remember the commands which I need to enter, and I'll type in the following commands. No, I do not remember any of those commands in the target box, but I'll try to remember them by searching on Google, and despite that, I would refresh the desktop and I'll log off and log back in to Windows XP. When the taskbar etc. is refreshed, then I'll continue on the video. Now I've logged off and logged back in, and now my taskbar is refreshed. And what I can do is, we need to do next is we need to install an antivirus software. While it's, despite it being resource heavy for protection, it can offer still instructions, etc., to make the system faster. Now I would install Avast Antivirus 18.8 on Windows XP. Now I'll type in the 8.8 download. Click on enter, and then I would go to this file Puma, and then click on the free download. And wait for the website to make downloads work. Now the download speed is very long because I'm using Camtasia Studio 7, which is still real-time recording, and a modern Chromium fork, which is SuperMedia, which is heavier on my system unless I upgrade the RAM, the hard disk, to the maximum limits, meaning forcing fast performance and smooth as well. Well, this system has Oracle computer properties, and it has 3.46 GB of RAM, and when I go to Start Control Panel, I'm in All Programs, and then click on System Tools, System Information, it refreshes System Information. There we go, and it has Microsoft Windows XP Professional, and this is the detail of my PC which I'm using. And then I would scroll down, then I would go to, and I would find the available physical memory, which is 2.15 gigabytes of total virtual memory, 2.0 gigabyte, which is too small for web browsers, which is resource heavy like SuperMedia. And with all the downloads, I'll be showing you which other methods we can make Windows XP faster. We can we can also remove additional unnecessary programs. Then I would remove those two folders. Then I would remove the third folders as well. I'll remove the fourth one because those is unnecessary, and it is left behind folders after uninstalling those programs. It will ask us to delete 11 items because I've did it as well, and then we're back into the process. The download is done. I'll be showing you. And after I applied my new Windows Longhorn Plex theme and the Microsoft Office 2003 applications, and I've installed Avast Antivirus, then it's still good, but Avast Antivirus is a bit expensive, you know. It's going to be more expensive when you select each option as well. Because that's why I decided to install ClamWin Antivirus on my PC. And it will take a very long time to download the software. It's about 6 minutes to download. It's about 6-7 minutes to download the software. But still, again, you need to install one core API if you need to have a recent antivirus program on a Windows XP PC, which I'm using as my main PC. Then I need to install one core API for my PC that I'm using to work with more and more software, and with new antivirus software which could protect my PC against today's threats, which impact my PC's security performance as well with that, and the router, if exposed to the network. Well, my router is still protecting my PC, it is protecting itself. And that's why it's downloading the software. And I'll also show you how to speed up download speed when downloading programs, and to speed the CPU. And I'll also show you how to the next more and more steps in a virtual machine, that Windows XP virtual machine, about launching Superminium on Task Manager and creating a shortcut for it as well to desktop, because I used the desktop clicking on the shortcut of Superminium, and the slow by the Task Manager is fast enough to do, but I need to have the desktop. And about updating Windows XP, and about doing more and more about optimizing Windows XP, which is still going to be on my host PC. Next is going to be installing the ClamWin antivirus software. And even I found a new method which you can run an antivirus software. I currently have Avast Antivirus software. Next, I would right click on the software with properties, and then click general, and then there's an unblock button which you can find here, but there's no unblock button for this one. And I'll pause the video until this is done downloading. Next, once done, I'll download and I'll launch ClamWin Antivirus software. And I'll click on one. I'll close this browser window. Click on next. Unrestricted license terms. Next. And then unrestricted only for me only storage. Next. Unlimited folder file location as default. Next. And unselect. You can select the internet or help files if you want to, but leave out the default. Next. And then next. Click desktop icon. Next again. And install. Next onwards, pause this video until this is done. Next, get me loaded into the virus server software. And then we'll download the first antivirus software. Finish. You will run the Glenwood antivirus software. And the click on this to update the antivirus software. Next is going to be error card. Close this. There we go. Glenwood free antivirus is launched. Next. And the hand device scan my USB device. There we go. The USB flash drive appears in here when you scan it before you send it to before you bring it to school or before you use it for anything important like storing your business documents, etc. Again, this is how to do it in Glenwood free antivirus. And then I will show you the next bit. Next, we need to install advanced antivirus software after we install the Glenwood. And this is the next bit we're going to be featuring in this video. Now click on Start on the taskbar, click on Control Panel. In the Control Panel, click on Add or remove programs. When in the Add or remove programs window, find and click on Advanced Free Antivirus. Now this one. Click on Remove to remove the software. Uninstall this. Click on just to uninstall the program. It will uninstall the product and it will delete the advanced antivirus software. and I would pause a bit until this is done on installing the program. Okay, I would restore the PC, and it will restore my PC because I need to stop this video. Then I would save it to a location in the Camtasia Studio folder. Then I would edit the video, which is in this video that I've edited those videos. It's edited. Now I would save the video, then we're done. I'll restore the PC, then I'll show the next bit, what we need to do next. And the next thing we need to do is we need to fix the Internet Explorer 8 corrupted system files. And that's the major likely issue. Now, installing legacy updates, I'm also going to be filming in this video, is that the tool makes your PC fast and much more secure as well. Okay. Now I would open up my documents, downloads, and then I would locate my own fix, i.e. WinRAR run this app, and I'll run the utility. We'll just register all files, okay, and I'll close this off, Then I would try again to run the Internet Explorer 8 files. I would move it to run from the start menu. It's still not working. I need to MSVCR to the DLL. Now I would also print screen this. Next, what I can do is I can go to the mscrt.dll in the Internet Explorer window folder. Next, this is also the folder which is slowing the PC down. I will delete this. There we go, delete this. Next, I'm going to go to this here, then I'll find what should I find here. I would now I have a new solution to repair the Internet Explorer. Now it's opening as well. What I can do is I can download the msvcrt.dll file. I'll open up Subminium. Next, in the search bar I'll type in the msvcrt.dll download. Click on this link here, it will download this, and next this is the Windows NT CRT DLL. Okay. And you need to be careful about which architecture you place. If you want a 64-bit DLL, you need to place it in a 64-bit system. If you're in a 32-bit system like I am, you need to download the 32-bit version. I'll download the 32-bit version. Next, when it is done, I will also download the IE Explorer file download. Next I would then I'll check the file name again. I'll go to my computer, Windows, Windows, Program Files, Internet Explorer, then IE Explorer, no it's IERTUTIOTL. And the next thing we need to do is we need to uninstall the program. Now I would not uninstall VMware Workstation, Magic RSO or whatever important program I'm using on my PC. Now only for this tutorial I'll be showing you how to uninstall software. Now in my example I'll uninstall NCH software. And Media Player Classic as well. Click on Start and then Control Panel, and then click on Add Remove Programs, and you'll scroll down then when there's no NCH software here, I would need to manually remove the software by deleting the icon itself. No, not delete Mixpand, because now I realise that it contains Mixpand as well. Keep this software on my desktop. Again, I'll change the example. Now, in my example, I would uninstall Media Player Classic to free up less than more storage space, and click on Remove, and then click on Use to Agree, click on Use to Confirm. It will uninstall Media Player Classic. Uninstall Media Player Classic. Close this window, that window, and then you're done. I will then organise the cloud window device over here, and we're done. And that's pretty much it for this video, and that's how to speed up Windows XP and to enjoy the fastest performance on Windows XP by scanning the desktop and the performance and any other files, etc. And that's what we can do to speed up Windows XP, because I would only show you how to, but in my next video I'll be showing you how we can improve performance with the quickest way, if that's likely to happen. Because in that time I would already have been made my computer faster, and at that time I'll film different from this videos, and that's why the case. And despite that, and goodbye, and hope you like this video, and I hope you find it useful.